What's up, love? What's up, Flakes? Uh, how do you want me to pronounce that? Because I want to say Chandy, but what's up? Welcome to the stream. Today's stream is sponsored. We do have a sponsorship, um, with Raid Shadow Legends. This is not really through them directly. This is through Stream Elements, but regardless, we do have a sponsorship. So, Chundi, got it. Chundi, it is. Um, I'm still not feeling very well, guys. I'm sure you can tell by my voice, but we'll get the stream started here. Exclamation point raid for the sponsorship if you want to participate. It's not a whole lot for me. It was kind of an accident. I was trying to show somebody how to set up sponsorships, and I clicked to sign up for this one, thinking it was going to deny me, and it went through. So, hey, we have a sponsorship. I'll be right back. I'm just grabbing a drink. It's right around the corner here. I am not a huge fan of the system for this sponsorship, just to be clear. But, you know, it is what it is. So how's everybody doing today? I was like, why can't I hear anything? It helps if I plug in my headphones. Alright, let's get to work here. So, how long to live arena? 2 hours. Yeah, that makes sense. We need to get a couple of wins here. Make sure I'm using the right team. There we go. Yeah, we're going to be pulling shards in a little bit here. I don't think I'm going to pull on the main account, but we'll talk that out. We're definitely going to pull on the challenge account, and we're going to pull on the free to play. What's up, Telos? It's going good. How are you? What's up, Alex? How you doing? I just saw that pop up. I didn't know there was a way to still get Ninja. Oh, that's why. I'm sitting here looking for the account. It's already ready to be logged into. As you guys can see in the bottom right of the screen, I am sponsored right now. The only thing to complete the sponsorship is just to download the game fresh and complete the tutorial. That's really it. The rest of it's all paid stuff that I don't really want anybody in the community to pay on a new account that they're not going to play. But kind of accidentally took on the sponsorship, so hard to explain. But I was showing somebody how the sponsorships work, and I accidentally clicked the button, and yeah, figured if I'm doing it, I might as well do it. So, what's up, Hawk? How you doing? Yeah, I don't mind pulling my ancients. We really need one of these. I'm probably gonna go for Glacid because I think he's just a little bit better than Duchess. Yeah, I'm sick. Yeah. I decided not to go for the fusion. I almost had myself talked into it, but I decided not to go for the fusion on any of my accounts. What's up, Aaron? How you doing? You love my videos? Thank you. Thank you. I got to try and keep them coming out. I recorded 2 yesterday, but you know how they say don't go to bed angry? Yeah, don't record YouTube videos angry either. Somebody left me a comment, and like I don't mind, like if somebody wants to be like, "Hey, you suck." Okay, cool. Ignore, right? But when people challenge my integrity, that pisses me off. What's up, Matt? Did I see the new Legos? Yeah, I've seen them. What's up, podcast? But yeah, somebody challenged my integrity because look, so I have 2 member only videos on my channel, and literally around the holidays. Oh, that's nice. I got YouTube basically reaches out and says, "Hey, if you record 2 videos for your members, we'll give you a bonus." Right? And I'm like, "Okay, cool. I'll just make these 2 videos." But I didn't know what to do, right? So it's like most of my videos are very like uh seasonal, right? Like we'll start a new free to play series and we'll make 1 episode, 2 episode, 3 episode. So I just was like, okay, I'll just make like a tips and tricks video or something, right? And so I made that. I got the bonus. So some dude that apparently has never watched my content and doesn't know me, right, sees that these videos listed in the members only thing, and is like, "Oh, that's unlucky. I wonder what happened there. Wait, am I deranked in arena?" Yeah. Um. And so he's like, "Hey, I get what you're trying to do, but you shouldn't hide free to play tips and tricks behind your paywall because people like Boozer offer that for free and you're not there yet." And so I was not happy about that comment because they don't know me at all. Yeah, look, and that's no. Here's the thing, Matt. I did the right thing. Because I was about to respond. I typed out a big response, being like, "Hey, you don't know what you're talking about, blah blah." I didn't post the response. I deleted the comment. And all I'm doing here is sharing it. I'm just sharing my experience. I'm not saying, I'm just sharing what I went through. And so, but because it's my integrity that's being challenged and not just someone saying I suck, that bothers me because I value myself on being a good person. That's something that I strive to be every day. And so, yeah, I made one video, and in the beginning of that video, I responded aggressively. And then at the end of that video, I was like, okay, yeah, that was too aggressive. Let's re-record it. And I tried to respond more passively, but it wasn't. I was like, yeah, I can't release this. So I recorded 2 videos over like an hour and a half yesterday, and they're never gonna come out. I also didn't like what I was saying in the video, though. So there's that. I'm a little defensive right now because I said something on the podcast the other day that I felt like was a reasonable take, and then immediately, was made to feel like it was a really hot take. And so, my confidence that has been built up over. Oh, he's gonna die to bombs. Ooh, he lived. That's awesome. My confidence has been built up, right, over the last couple weeks. It kind of got shot down a little bit. So my content is more apprehensive, where I'm like trying to get out ahead of the comments, right? So I'll say something like, yeah, I think you should use this guy for blah, blah, blah. Now, that's what I think. I might be wrong, right? I do a lot of that right now because my confidence is a little shot. And that's nobody's fault. I want to be clear. I'm not blaming anybody. It's just, I'm a flawed person, right? I've got issues with my confidence, and we'll build it back up. It's okay. Oh, snap. Finally catching you live. Let's go. Lurking and working. Awesome, Brandon. Happy to have you here, man. We're about to pull some shards. Just real quick again, and I'm going to try not to mention it too much throughout the stream. I'll tell you in a second, security boy. Also, what's up? But this stream is sponsored. If you type !raid, that'll get you a link. You just have to start a fresh account. If you do the tutorial, I do get credit for that. That's all that I'm asking you to do. The rest of it, every other like goal for this promotion is all where you guys have to spend money. Don't worry about those. But if you download the game using my link, it'll probably have to be a fresh download and play through the tutorial. I do get credit. So, okay. So the hot take was that I didn't like this. So what I said was this. You have a 2-turn increase speed that books down to a 4-turn cooldown. Well, we're about to talk about that, Peckham. And so I was like, this needs to be a 3-turn cooldown. And they called me crazy, basically, because they were like, if you do that, hey, gifted subs. Oh, wait. I thought I did not accomplish those. It's just offered. Might be. So here's my thing. Like, you have a 2-turn increase speed, but it's on a 4-turn cooldown when booked. I don't like that. That is something that I think is not good for a legendary champion. Sure, she's not a void, whatever. But this either needs to be a 3-turn increase speed and accuracy or a 3-turn cooldown. That's all that I'm saying. But their argument, and I respect the argument, was that you'd have a 3-turn buff strip and increase speed and increase accuracy. But I mean, we have a lot of champions with buff strips. Like, sorry, negative effects. We'll do steel buffs. I don't know. I get the argument, but I just I don't like that, you know. And by the way, this is a 3-turn buff strip with the block buffs. Like, I don't think it would be that overpowered if it was a 3-turn cooldown, but regardless, that's what other people felt. And like I said, it brought my confidence down because I felt really like sure of myself that this ability was not that great. And everybody said that. So you do think it's also too much at 3 turns? If it was a 3-turn cooldown? I don't know. Does the increased speed and increased accuracy really make Wukong's A3 better? I mean, that's what that is, right? I mean, at the best, by the way, you have to have Moto for it to even be that. But in the best case scenario, this is what Wukong does. But he also does it with damage. So adding increased accuracy and speed makes that much better. I don't know. Either way, I don't want to argue about it because I'm gonna be defensive because I'm like low self-esteem right now, right? And I don't want to do that to my community. I don't want to do that to you guys. But you know, like, that was the take that I had, but I don't like that. I'm skipping her on all 3 accounts, and it's not just because of that one thing, but this is really good. This is really good, by the way. Yeah, I think she's mid. Yeah, I can agree with that, Flakes. Craziest thing about the Fusion Champ is everyone sees block buffs and immediately thinks Hydra, no one mentioning how good she is for a Go Second Live Arena team. Yeah. What's up, Mikolaj? What's up, Jonathan? Yeah, like, I'm not saying she's bad. I just don't think that I'm going to go for her Mostly because I'm too busy on the challenge account. And I thought about going for her on the challenge account. I just don't see how I fit her into any of my teams on the challenge account, is really what it comes down to. I actually want to get these keys because we had that bad luck on so hopefully the clan boss team works here. It sometimes fails. I think what happens is with this affinity, they kill Anchorite sometimes. You think Esme is A tier? I don't know. I just don't see it. I really don't like, and again, this is a personal preference, but I don't like a legendary champion having a 2-turn increased speed on a 4-turn cooldown. Why? Because I don't want to. Exactly. Yeah. But yeah, that's all. That's that. I mean, they made me like, I remember because I was like, I want this to be a 3-turn cooldown, and everyone was like, that would be crazy if it's a 3-turn cooldown. And I'm like, is it crazy? Yeah, I think her passive is awesome. I am not a big fan of the A1. Okay, I am a fan of the concept of the A1. The problem that I have is the functionality of the A1. She does need books. This is only a 75% chance, so you need to book her up to get a 100% chance. This is also a 75% chance, so you need to book her up to get this to be a 100% chance, and then cooldowns at the bottom. So yeah, she does need books. Yeah, my thing about the A1 is that it feels awkward, right? So you either have to bring her with a different increase attack champion for arena, or you open with the A1. I'm working on a 6-piece Merciless for my ninja. I'll lose 32% crit damage, but I think the extra ignore defense will make it better. Now time to spend the next few weeks doing Sand Devil and Shogun. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, this is good. I'm not saying it's a bad A1, but what is the, like, how are you expected to use this, right? A lot of champions go from skill A into skill B into skill C, right? Like, you can see the pattern, right? Deacon comes to mind, right? You do the turn meter thing, you get an extra turn, then you use the A2, right? And then eventually he uses his A1 to place the leech. Yeah, I think the passive is great. I just, that you're comparing apples and oranges there, Skydoodle. Yes, Androck has increased defense on the A1. I totally get that. That dude is A1ing way more than Esme is. Yeah, for Hydra, it makes sense. Like, I can see that, right? Because you have ally attack and stuff like that. My frustration comes in when you here's my thoughts. If you have a champion and your argument is that they're good if you bring X, Y, and Z, right? Oh, really good if you bring ally attack. Really good if you have Moto of the Peel, right? Like, I just don't see it on a base level. Yeah, I'm sponsored. Exclamation point raid in the chats. It's not the best sponsorship. I kind of accidentally took it. I was trying to show Jane how sponsorships work with Stream Elements, and I clicked to take this one, and I'm thinking it was going to deny me, and it didn't. So you have to use my code with exclamation point raid. That will get you a you'll have to reinstall the game and then play through the tutorial, and that gets me credit. I do get some money for everybody that goes through the tutorial, just so you guys know. It's up to you guys if you want to participate or not. So far, one person has participated. All right, look, I was gonna make this a video too, and we're gonna break this down using the free to play challenge. Okay, this was a video I recorded last night, and I didn't put it out. But and look, maybe, I mean, you guys are welcome to tell me I'm wrong. I'm okay being wrong. But here's my thing. Right now, on this challenge account, which is a progressing account, it's 1 month old. How am I going to use her, right? Immediately you go, okay, speed in all battles. Who am I using for my speed in all battles right now? We go in and we say, okay, I've got Haikatoon is my aura lead here, right? But she doesn't bring increased attack, which sucks, right? You want to have that increased attack. So then we go and say, well, Esme brings increased attack, but she brings it on the A1. That's a little awkward, right? Because what I want to do is to control their turn meter and reduce their turn meter by 20%, right? So that I get to go first. Obviously, placing weaken is a benefit there. So I still have to bring another increased attack champion, but I'm already doing that because Haikatoon doesn't bring increased attack herself. So I get the aura with a turn meter reduction. I still bring Spirit Host as my increased attack. We're okay, right? But this ability here with the increased speed and the cleanse, this being a 2-turn increased speed, that's worse. Again, we're only looking at part of the ability, not the whole of the ability. I want to be clear about that, right? But if we look at the part of the ability, that's worse than my Tagore, who has increased speed on a 3-turn cooldown when booked, right? And so she doesn't really fit in with my Tagore. Maybe she fits in as my aura lead for Arena. But I feel like that's really it. And I could probably go for her depending on what the points look like for the... Never mind. I'm not going for her. This is a moot point. I'm not going for her. Yeah. I mean, I'm probably wrong about it, and I may regret the decision. It sounds like you guys think I'm going to regret the decision, but I just feel like the kit is awkward. Would love her in Hydra on the free-to-play. I could really use her there. Even on the main account, I could use her there to bring weaken and block buffs, but honestly, this, I don't like it. It really... I just don't like it. I don't know how else to say it. It needs to be a 3-turn increase speed. So, hate on me if you want. Yeah, that's a great Reborn. That's a great argument. And I'm sorry, I'm a little defensive. I talked about this briefly for those of you just joining. There was a comment that got to me, and then obviously I felt my confidence get lowered on but nobody's fault on the podcast. Everybody on the podcast is awesome, but it just made me doubt myself a little bit. And then of course I'm sick, so I'm not exactly in the best headspace right now. If somebody just do me a favor in both chats, both on Twitch and YouTube, just ! raid for me just once, please. Oh, okay, it is counting it. All right, cool. And the only reason I ask you guys to do it because I can't type right now with the way that my setup is. I have to like go into and open up stuff. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Flakes. Thank you, Skydoodle. All right. Why don't we move on to more fun stuff? And I can stop being. I did the Knights of Teleria podcast over on Blazen's channel. What's up? The black one? Is that? Am I reading that right? Yeah. I think at the end of the day, I should worry less about what other people think and give my honest review. And that's something that I'm going to struggle with as I start to develop as a content creator, but I'm allowed to be wrong. I'm allowed to have my take. And let's be real too, because Skydoodle was saying like, hey, this will be good for your main account because I don't have a lot of block buff champions on my main account. Like I don't have any duplicate Ugos and stuff like that. And I actually agree with that take a lot, and that almost convinced me to get her. The thing of it is like, oh, it's not turned on the YouTube side. I gotta fix that. It probably won't count on the YouTube side because this is a Twitch sponsorship. So it is what it is. I'm gonna leave it for now. I'll try to figure out later. We got plenty of time. We have like a month to do this thing. Yeah, we're 2 weeks away from Lammasu. But yeah, I agree with it. I agree with that take. I almost went for her on the main account for that reason, because I do like the passive to be able to boost my Trunda in that team and get more turns out of Trunda. That would be really good. Yeah, pull another Ugo. Yeah. So it is what it is. Let's go record a video. I do think though that the point requirements are too high here on the challenge account. This is the challenge account, and you're talking about 5,000, which by the way, events are not a point of energy per point, right? So, you're looking at probably more like 5,500 energy to 6,000 energy for one Dungeon Divers. That's too steep for me on my challenge account. Oh, wait. No, that's not the challenge account. Where's the challenge account? This is the challenge account. Is it different? It might be. Let's hope it is. Yeah, nah. That's too much energy. Despite all the gems I have saved up and everything I could contribute to it, I'm not going to go ahead and do that. So that means we'll pull shards. Yeah, this is the challenge account right here. All right, so we'll pull some shards. I'm going to exclamation point recording. This one actually works in both chats. If anybody comes in, asks me a direct question, and I don't respond to them, you can type exclamation recording, and they'll understand. Let them know that I'll get back to their question when I'm done recording. All right, here we go. Hello everybody, I'm Roadblock and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. I haven't made videos in a couple of days. You can tell my voice is a little raspy. I'm not feeling very well. But I did want to go ahead and make a recording talking a little bit about what we're doing on the account, and we are going to pull some shards in this video, so stay tuned for that towards the end of the video. First and foremost, I wanted to talk about the Esme Fusion. I actually made a couple of recordings thinking that I might be able to go for her, because if you look at the schedule, it looks like that they weren't going to do a bunch of dungeon divers. They were only going to do one dungeon divers. And this, I was assuming this hero's path might be a combination of dungeon divers and shard pulling, because that's during when they would usually have a summon rush, because there's no summon rush either. But I had already decided not to go for her, and what really solidified that is this Dungeon Divers event. This is ridiculous. This is too much. So, generally speaking, on a far more developed account, if you're doing stage 20 for a tournament, you're usually getting around 1 point per energy. Now, I can't remember exactly how much it is for Dungeon Divers, but I feel like it's like 0.8 of a point. So an eighth of a point for every 1 point of energy. So that's my understanding of it. That's what I have in my head. I could be wrong about that. Nothing wrong with that. You can let me know in the comments for sure. But that's how I usually approach it. So when I look at this number, I say, okay, this is going to be probably about like 5,500 energy, maybe a little bit less. That's a lot of energy. So that kind of sealed the deal. I can't go for this on my challenge account. There's no way. And to be completely honest, I wasn't really sold on her. I can go in depth about my dislike for her kit. There are parts that I do like. I think this is an awesome effect. I think this is really, really good. I love that the A1 has increased attack, but I will admit it's a little awkward to use in certain circumstances. You would likely want to, like for Arena, bring a different increase attack champion so that you have increased attack at the beginning of the fight if you're doing a go first team. If you're doing a go second team, there's more value here, right? I think this is really good as well. If you're lacking block buffs for Hydra, you also get a weaken in there. I think that's really strong. This, though, I'm really not a big fan of. I want this to either be a 3-turn cooldown, or what I think would be the better change would be a 3-turn increased speed on a 4-turn cooldown. And the reason that, by the way, booked to a 3-turn cooldown. The reason that I feel that way is because that increased speed is going to fall off, and it's going to fall off a lot. And yes, you could bring champions to make this better. You can bring buff extenders and things like that. But I don't really like the idea of a champion being good if you happen to have these other essential things to make them good. They should be raising the value of the rest of your team, not your team specifically raising the value of this champion as a support. That's my take on it. I could be wrong about those things. Feel free to let me know in the comments, but you know, that's kind of where I stand. So we're not going to go for her at all. And I had thought about it pretty long and hard. I even recorded a few videos on it that I chose not to release, because quite frankly, my confidence is a little bit shot right now. Nobody's fault. It happens, right? I am a mentally unstable person. So, you know, my confidence wanes, and sometimes I may not be as confident in my product as I would like to be. So that's where we stand. So why am I going to pull shards? Well, we have some pretty cool events going on. I don't think they're listed in the news, at least not in this news here. But I am going to go ahead and pull some shards for during this progressive event. I would prefer to pull during a progressive event where there are epics available, right? Like a boosted chance for a good epic. However, I am okay pulling, and I did do a lot of deciding between Duchess and Glaciet. I want to look at them. I don't think anyone I would want to pull tomorrow is as good for this account as what Glaciet or Duchess would be. So for those of you that don't know what Duchess does, she does bring a passive 25% damage reduction, 15% on bosses. Perfect Veil, block debuffs, increase attack, right? Would be really good for me. Full team revive, 70% HP, which is nice. And then speed in all battles aura. The reason I'm comparing them to each other is because Glaciet is very similar kit. In Glaciet's kit, you have a full team revive, but you can use it without reviving people and also give yourself increased accuracy, which I hold in slightly more value to this account, and increased defense, which is I hold in quite a bit of value to this account. And you get an extra turn if nobody is revived, which takes you into the increased attack, which places Perfect Veil on all allies, just like Duchess does, but also fills the turn meter by 15%, which means that I could use this as a way to increase the attack of my nukers in Arena as well, if I were to pull him, which is extremely low. Why are we even really talking about it? I don't know. But these are the reasons why I'm going to pull, because if I was to pull one of them, they'd be great. Great passive for boosting my damage, which I could really use. And then a freeze on the A1. And then, but still, turn meter in all battles. So I think Glaciet brings a little bit more to it, but he's also Force Affinity. And at some point in the missions, we are going to have to 6-star and fully ascend a Force Affinity champion. Might be a little bit. There's the Spirit. I may have gone past it. There it is. Force Affinity champion, 6-star ascended. So I don't really have a Force Affinity to meet that requirement right now, so getting one would be pretty good. So that's why we're going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and pull. We're going to keep this video short, one, because it hurts a little bit to talk, two, because I am live streaming right now as well, and I want to make sure that they're getting some good content. So we're just mostly pulling shards here. I will pull the Sacred as well. And here we go. Maybe we get some luck. I feel like we're long overdue for some good luck here. It would be nice to get some. Nice to be able to hit on something. We're also double dipping in Clan B Clan a little bit, which, you know, I'm not going to be mad about. It is personal rewards. So. All right. Couple more to go. Kind of what we would expect, right? You're pulling outside of a 2x. It is what it is. Hey, that Spirit Host. I actually am happy about that Spirit Host because it's going to boost my Kayle a little bit, which is nice. I know that seems weird to be excited about a campaign farmable champion, but that will boost my Faction Guardians. Here's an epic. Lady Annabelle. Thank you, Raid. Bommel is going to be a thing. I think in a couple of days in Doom Tower. I've got my answer now. And she's honestly not that bad. I don't really need a healer. But is this AoE decrease speed? Yeah, AoE decrease speed and leech. I could actually probably use her a bit in Hydra even. I'm not mad at that at all. I like that. I will take Lady Annabelle. I will take that. That's a pretty strong epic pull for me. Have not quite had one. Again, I'm really looking at it in terms of Bommel mostly, but as a support... Oh! First legendary! First... Yes! 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 Let's freaking go, guys! Let's go! This is so good! This is so good! This is so good! We needed this so bad. I'm way too sick. I'm dizzy. I'm dizzy. I'm too sick for this. Man. Okay. This is so good for our account, guys. So, speed in all battles, aura. And he places poisons on everybody. Right? And he has a chance to do it every turn. No poison activation or anything, but we do get extra damage out of him as well. And he can increase the duration of the poisons, right? So he's going to be good in Clan Boss. He is my replacement for Kayle, hands down. I am thrilled about this. We get an aura. We get a speed aura. Oh, man. Let's freaking go, guys. Let's go. First legendary pull on the challenge account, and we hit a freaking banger, dude. I'm so pumped. I'm sure you guys can tell. Oh, man, that's awesome. I realized I just left the sponsor stuff up. My bad, guys. But yeah. Oh, chat's telling me too. We don't need books on him either, which I kind of, yeah, I agree. Everything's damage. These are already a 3 and a 4 turn cooldown. Oh my God. Let's go. Let's freaking go, baby. I'm so freaking pumped up. Let's go. All right. Well, hey, guys, we did it. We finally got a legendary. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for all of the support that you guys have been giving me. The best way to support my channel is to click that subscribe button. I am making a push for 5,000 subscribers, and want to remind you guys, February 22nd, that's a Saturday, at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, I am going to be live streaming all day long with you guys for my birthday. So I really want to pump that up, hype that up, try to get as many people to come hang out as possible. I'm actually going and trying very hard to do a lot of collaborations and do a lot of ways to promote this event because it means a lot to me. So please consider being a part of it if you would. I really want to enjoy my birthday, and I think that's going to be a fun way to do it, hanging out with you guys. So hopefully I'll see you there. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode and find out what we do with Calvalax. Let's go. Beckham. Beckham. All right, let me put this back up. My bad. Bro, I want to see the chat. Hold on, I haven't looked. I opened them, Beaston. I opened them. Are you happy with what I got, Beaston? Made 14 champions to 6 stars today. Went from 40 to 54 6-star champs, but I only have one rare champion to 6 stars. Do you think it's a mistake because Epic and Lego books are not that abundant? No. Rare champions are cooked in Raid Shadow Legends these days. With somebody who has 54 6-star champions, you're never going to use a rare champion. Other than a specific Doom Tower room, and to be honest, I don't think it was worth it. That's my opinion. What's up, I'm Not Weird? What's up, DK Solstice? Lady Knockerbells. That's huge. Nice one. Holy crap. GG again. Holy, that not bad. More happy than you for Calvalax. It's funny. Time to 6-star him right now. You need them for Marius. You need rares for Marius? Oh, you need the Sacred Rooms for Marius? I did not know that. I mean, keep them on your roster, but you don't need to 6-star them right now. But that's a good point. I did not know that. I have not gotten that far, Marius. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Oh, dude. Hold on. Am I going to be a dick and send that to Bront? I feel like I want to. Hang on 1 second, guys, because I would be free at... Would it be 4? Yeah, I didn't think so either. You might is that maybe that's a not or is it a Ramontu thing? I don't know. Bro, what a shard pull, dude. I got to take a screenshot real quick. Actually, let me do this. Let me do it this way. Ah! Showing you guys my other side. So it says enemy max HP, but that's because it increases according to the number of poison debuffs. I don't know that this does, like, it doesn't do. I've used it. I gotta calm down. Gotta calm down. I've used it. It doesn't do like Newt level damage, or even like Cold Heart level damage. Yeah, I think this was something that they did. They do the similar thing, right, with Seer, where they amplify the damage that she does based on um the number of debuffs that she strips, and it lists it as an enemy max HP ability, but I think it's a bit of a misleader. I mean, she does hit really hard, but it's a little misleading when compared to how we normally think of enemy max HP damage, right? Yeah, she does cap on bosses. That much I know. You're right, Flakes. I didn't even think about how many times I've pulled a Calvalax. I don't know Chosen. Like, I've never met Chosen or spoken to him in a while, or ever, I should say. But I know that he still doesn't have Calvalax on his raid account, or at least he didn't before he stopped making raid content. I would love for him to I would love to just ask him, like, how do you feel about the fact that I've pulled like 7 Calvalaxes across multiple accounts? Oh man, that is insane. Yeah, we got to 6-star him immediately. So Hawk, here's the thing, right? Because I know, because you ask all the time, right? And I know you have a really stacked account. On this account, hell yeah, he's gonna be super good for clan boss. But for a strong team, like a okay, well you got me beat on the challenge. Okay, still. But yeah, Calvalax is good in clan boss because he brings poisons. He can extend those poisons. But I think there are definitely better damage dealers out there than him. Like I'd take a ninja over him. I'd take probably a Jintoro over him. Stuff like that. Don't forget you can swap those. On my main account, I I um I swapped my cat's gaze on the main account between my Thor and Harima for each of their Hydra runs to make sure that I was getting the full value. And I hit personal best on my Hydra runs this week, which I still have one left, and I got to do them all today. So it's going to be a long day. But, yeah. Oh, I'm in the wrong clan. Wrong account. Let's go over to the right account. Bro, my brain does not want to work right now. So this was a... You son of a bitch. Yes, Sven. That pull was on the challenge account. Flakes, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I swapped my cat's gaze from my Thor in this run to my Harima in this run. It gets worse. It's worse when I'm sick and because I'm drained physically as well as mentally. It also doesn't help that I get asked multiple questions and I want to answer everybody's questions. I want to help everybody. All right. Oh man. Can I use Caval? You think Cavalax hits harder than Kale in PvP? I think I actually had a Cavalax soul at one point. All right, we have a ton of energy. We got to get that. We got to get going on that. So, sorry. Love you, bro. You're out. I already have food for him. They crafted a second's cat's gaze. That's how they got it. So I should do it for Cavilax. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. But what I'm gonna do. So I would waste energy if I did super raids on this 19 guy here. Yeah, I have Taragi on this account, Peckham. Whose multipliers am I looking at, Flakes? Cavilax's? I think someone already put in chat that they're not great. Let me bring a couple people it'll take to rank up a while, so that I can super raids it and not lose too much energy, right? So, like, if you have somebody that's level 19 and you're trying to get them to 20, and you do super raids, it only took one run to go from 19 to 20, right? If I don't do super raids, if I do super raids, then I did a whole extra run that he didn't get energy for, right? Or he didn't get experience for. Bro, I'm so freaking feeling it. Alright, when we get this dude done, which he should be done here. We're lagging a little bit. Is stream still good? This is just lag. Okay, there it goes. Okay. So we can bring another, like, 4-star in here. Do I have food? All right, let's rank up. We're here. Okay, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to do something real quick because we're going to open shards on the other account. I'm working backwards in my head right now. Yeah, I also got Lady Annabelle, who is really going to be good for me as well. I recorded it. That video is going to come out. So, I've got a lot going on right now. We are going to hard end at 2 o'clock today because I'm actually navigating a couple of collaborations. Lady Annabelle, thank you. That's right. You guys, great shout out. I didn't realize what you were saying. You were just saying Lady Annabelle. But yeah, we should level her too. Because I think Lady Annabelle at 50 can do most of the hard bommels. No, because we won't have War Master. I don't know if she can do it at 50. It'll just take forever. Where did I get all these Oh, Clan B Clan. We have all these 3-star chickens. If I knew that, I wouldn't have leveled up all those. I mean, I would have anyways, but okay. Those were close to being picked. Peckham. I don't have the gear for her at the moment, but I still think that she can do normal Bommel. I can't get anywhere in hard Doom Tower. I've gotten okay. But this is as far as I can get. The freezes here and the Urost in particular is too much for me. I can't get through Urost. But yeah. All right. Lady Annabelle. So let's just run like, what do we say? So super raids. We'll run 10. And because I want to pull shards over here. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do this a little bit differently. Instead of recording an entire video, screw it. Record a whole video. All right, we're going to go right into it. Same thing. If anybody tries to talk to me, we're pulling shards. I'm feeling my luck right now, guys. Things are going really, really well for me. Like, you see me typing to people off camera. My luck is on today, even though I'm sick. Let's see if we can keep this rolling. No space. Oh, you can't do... It's dumb. It's good enough. So I'm going to record it, and then I'll just shoehorn... No, I'll do a full recording here. Hello, everybody. I'm Roadblock, and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. We are going to go ahead and pull some freaking shards. I don't know. My luck, I'm feeling it right now. We're going to pull some Ancients, maybe pull a couple Sacreds. Not going for the Fusion on the free-to-play. I don't think I'm going to pull any shards on the main account, although I do want Glacied, but this account needs the support way more, and I'm just feeling my luck today. I don't know what it is. I'm feeling a little bit lucky. You're going to see another shard pull where I hit on something on the challenge account. That may already be out. Keep an eye out for that. But let's see what we get here. We're just going to jump right into it. This might be a short one, but I'm feeling it. I want to get it done, man. I'm just excited. Let's go. Come on. Let's see some gold. It's okay. It's okay. We still got one left, and we got a couple Sacreds here. All right. I'm not going to pull all of my Sacreds, but I don't even know what my Mercy is. I didn't even look before making this video, but let's just pull a couple here. We'll just pull, we'll pull like 2. Let's see about that. We got an Epic there. All right, one more. That'll put us at 5. All right, what do you guys think? Let's maybe check my Mercy really quickly here. I'm 3 into Mercy. What was my last one? Yeah. All right. So I'm not anywhere near Mercy. So we're going to call that. We're not even going to put this video out. Cool. All right. We're done recording that. I tried. I pushed it. I pushed it. Why do I keep so many epics? Because I haven't played this account and make room. Is really what it is. I just have not done that. Also, I keep epics because of City of Centranos. At some point, I may get motivated to actually go do City of Centrano's content, and some of those epics may be necessary for me to do it, but I don't feel the urge to go do that content. Holy crap. We'll do that the easy way. I'll sell them all later. Yeah, Faction Wars as well. I haven't made the push on Faction Wars on that account. I am making the push. That currently what I'm leveling on that account is Demon Spawn for Faction Wars. We'll see. May wait for stream tonight to decide, because chat is always a good influence. The chat would never bully you into pulling shards. Yeah. As you guys are actively trying to bully me into pulling on the free-to-play. Speaking of, we should have the free-to-play running something during Clan v Clan. Alright, let's try. I'm going to grab up all of the energy here. And we're going to pump that into Shogun. Because oh! Tell you what we'll do too. I'll do this just for you guys. I won't even record this one. We're going to pop this bad boy. We really want that Narcissus soul because we just got Narcissus. Not great. I don't think I have a Bellinor, so. Okay. But I already did a bunch of Sand Devil to get that soul. So this is where I'm going to be spending my energy. And I want to run effective resources. Go. There we go. All right, so that's going to run. When live arena starts, I want to do that. But so we got to pump this. We got to dump this energy pretty quickly here. Where are we at time-wise? 44 minutes. Check for any free wins. Oh, you're kidding me. All of them are speed leads? That's painful. That's tough. I'm a little upset about that one, not gonna lie. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Hey, you know what? They might come out in a couple weeks. It could be a support fusion, and I'm going to be happy to have those shards. You never know. Alright, so while I have you guys here, for the birthday stream, oh, I'm sorry, Demo Pupper. I'm sorry to hear that. For the birthday stream. Hey, thank you for the membership, Demo Pupper.
Shoot him, Kevin!
How do you guys feel? Do you think that it would be worthwhile for me to change some of my goals? Like, to stuff that's good for me? Right? Like, we talked about shaving my head and stuff like that. But how would you guys feel if I put it in the goal? Like, if we hit like $2,000 or something, that I would quit drinking Coke. Is that weird? Is that a weird thing to set for a goal? Today's not the birthday stream. Birthday stream is on the 22nd. But thank you. Because, like, You know what I mean? Like, I'm not Asmongold bad, but it's literally, Matt, it's the only liquid I consume. 3K, get a gym membership? Well, I don't need to get a gym membership. We have a free gym on base because my wife's in the military, so I could go to that gym. But I could, at 3K, I could get a personal trainer. I really want to do that. Yeah, I would switch to water only would be my goal. I had a really high metabolism as a kid, so all I ever drank was Coke as a kid. That's why my teeth are all messed up. Bubbly. I've seen ads for that. I haven't had it yet. I've tried many, many times in the past. But that thought crossed my mind that it might be a good idea for a sting. John, I gotta tell you, man, 4, that's a low number for me a day. I'm probably like 6 a day. There's spoilers here, demo, but this is the challenge account. So there's a couple of spoilers here. Yeah. I agree, Skydoodle. We got to get some water in me. I did, demo. I did, boy. I'm so pumped. It's the same yeah, John, that's the same thing my wife and I talk about a lot. Is that if I quit drinking Coke, I would probably lose a lot of weight very quickly. So Ash also wants Calvalax. I know that Chosen wanted Calvalax a lot and never got him. What an unbelievably good champion to start an account with. Yeah, I've pulled that's my 6th Calvalax that I've pulled across all 3 of my accounts. And I probably pulled a Calvalax for somebody else before, too. So, Titanic, I'm down to do that. I've done giveaways on the other free-to-play accounts that I've done. I think this one will be pretty good as a giveaway, to be honest with you. Oh, by the way, guys, because a lot of you have just joined, this is a sponsored stream. I do have a sponsorship going with Raid right now. And ! Raid, you do have to reinstall the game. But for everybody that installs the game and beats the tutorial, which only takes a couple minutes, I do get I get like $1 from it. So it's kind of an accidental spot. Don't worry about the other goals. The other goals are all monetary. I don't want you guys spending money on an account that you're not going to play. But the sponsorship is kind of an accident. We were looking at sponsorships, and I was like, oh, there's a raid one, but the raid ones are usually all sold out. Like, I'm not going to be able to sign up for it. And I clicked to show that I can't sign up for it, and I signed up for it. And I was like, oh, no. And then I realized literally every goal in it is a paid goal. So, okay. So what do I need? Let's do some 3 stars in here. Do it up, Demo. It's up to you. I don't want to get you rehooked on raid, but, you know. It's good that I ranked up, but I'm also annoyed because I just got more energy that I have to dump. Evening, Loco. He's Knight's Revenant, too. I'm curious what kind of gear I have for Knight's Rev. I know he's hella squishy. Do we think I would still need to do you think he needs lifesteal gear? I'm saving up for a 1,000-watt power supply, and I've been free to play for the last 3 to 6 months. Pretty happy so far, yeah. I literally just started a free to play account, and for some reason, Taragi has expired, which is a bummer. The free frog promo code expired. Oh, that's it. If you started yeah, you have to use it in the first, I think, 72 hours, but I am sorry if it's like fully expired and you're still within 72 hours, but have to use a different promo code, because Taragi's awesome. But there are really good ones out there for promo codes. Like there's an Elinaro one, and the Sigmund, I think it is, the High Shield. I think that's probably the best promo code from what I saw on the video today with Nub and Hell Hades. I did not get Doom Tower 120 down yet, Sven. I still can't get past the spider. Monkey King's a good one as well. I don't know. I'm the Calbalax Whisperer. My throat hurts so bad. Yeah, I think the thing that if you watch so Nub and Hell Hades did and YST and another guy, sorry that I don't know his name, Lockers, they did a video that I watched today. I think it may have come out yesterday, but they talked about their luck and their pulls and everything. The stuff that Nub has been able to do with Sigmund the High Shield early on in this game has been crazy. Alice does a ton of damage as a nuker, and while I would love to have the aura of Wukong for Arena, I think getting Sigmund is a really good start to an account. Truly, I do. It's carried him through a lot of content. So no, I'm not saying Wukong is better. I'm saying that in a world where your free legendary is a PvP nuker, having support to amplify that PvP nuker might get you a more balanced. Granted, for the challenge, I'm thinking differently, right? But that might get you a little bit more balance for progressing an account. And yeah, they talked about how the provoke has really helped with wave clear and all that stuff. Getting through the Doom Tower waves, everything. Dude, I still can't believe we pulled Cowblax, man. It's a liquid. There's got to be water in there somewhere, right? The problem demo is that I would get a migraine if I stopped drinking this more than me drinking it. I get the withdrawal headaches really bad. I'll spend that. I can spend that. How far can I currently ascend him? Oh, that's easy. I'm just going to take him to 3 stars because the passive, we want that activated to get the full damage out of him. I'm not going to book him. I didn't mean to back all the way out. I wanted to book Alice again. I really want the cooldown on this. Damn. All right. I want to get away with 1 book on Taragi. That's the goal here, okay? We didn't get it. I want to get away with 2 books on Taragi. That's the goal here, okay? Let's go. No, I would not use gems for masteries on him. Okay, so now do I want to book this down, or do I want to start getting books on Morag? I kind of want this cooldown booked, because I do use it more than I thought I would. This is where I need you guys. We need this. Because I don't need this to land on the A1. If I can dodge the A1, that's really, really good. Here we go. Damn. That's all right. Do we have any... We should get some... Or did I already collect the book? Yeah, we already got the book. What about personal rewards? I got to hit 100K. I'm on a really good pace for that since I pulled a legendary. What's this? Champion training? We should be able to push for that. And the Lego book. Because we're going to be doing a lot of champion training over the next couple of days. Not live yet. Stupid dungeon divers. Alright, let's check arena. Now we're talking. Live arena should be... Oh, live arena should already be live, right? Or am I ahead of myself right now? Is it live at noon? Is it weird that I want to take on the mythical team? I'm doing... I'm not doing better health-wise, but I'm doing better today. I love my Alice, man. Alright. Sammy, do you want spoilers about what I pulled in my shards today? Yeah. What this also does is it does allow me to ascend my Morag too. Why didn't I put this on her? Probably no silver at the time. Oh, I would lose my pinpoint speed. Yeah, we don't want to give that up right now. But what I mean by that, right? I need to wait to ascend to 6 stars for the mission. but that allows me to wait to ascend Calvalax since I don't have a banner for him. But I can ascend her to 6 stars and put a banner to keep this and then give her the counterattack ring. Because of the spirit affinity of it all. Are we on the 500 energy day? Because that would be really cool. No, we actually are pretty long ways away from it too. Unfortunate. Alright, so in my circle, I'm not going to build him right now, but I want your guys' thoughts, right? In my circumstances, how do you build him in a setting like this? Energy and clan shop? Yeah, we're going to use that for sure. But when it comes to like, would you just build him like HP and defense and just let poisons do all the work? Or would you put him in crit rate, attack percent, chest? So I guess I'll do crit rate gloves. Oh, there we go, right there. Boom. Right? Maybe try to get an accuracy set on him or a perception set. Either one of those. But actually, those are probably the best that I have, and I would do those. Oh, we could even get him in a relentless. That would be pretty reasonable, wouldn't it? If we could pull that off. Obviously, a lot of big ifs here. But he is quite squishy. So would we go attack percent? Or do you think I should get him a little tankier than that? That's my concern. Guys, the other day, oh, I'm regretting it so much now. In the market, I had 6-star speed boots with speed main stat and accuracy as a substat and percent stats on like HP and defense, but it was like at the time it was 4 million. No, it was more expensive than that. It was like 6 million, and I really tried to get it, but I only had an hour and it refreshed and I lost it. Normally, Frobins, I would agree with that. However, accuracy is so easy to get right now because of pinpoint set being so readily available from the event dungeon. So I have so much pinpoint gear and I'm able to get accuracy at such a high level. Case in point, we've got 165 accuracy on Kale here, and it's a 4-star accuracy banner. Like, it's just really easy to achieve some of these accuracy requirements. Jonathan, on this account, I would buy that. But on my main and my free-to-play account, I would not. speed is just so hard for me to come by right now. I do want to take a look at the top 3 in Relentless and see if we can make a Relentless set work. It was literally right there. So I'm going to need some crit rate, but there's really no speed to be had here, and I'm going to need the speed. So I don't think I force a Relentless set. I mean, I did have that chest piece that's attack percent here with accuracy, but again, no speed. I really don't want him to be that slow. Well, Kale's not going to be used anywhere anymore, so it doesn't really matter. I've already bought a few speed boots out of the shop. I think I got these from the shop and these from the shop. No, I bought Savage. I actually bought this right here because it had speed on it. So the one I took off of Alice is this one. I bought the you can't see. Let me minimize that. So I gained 7 speed by swapping to this weapon. And that's basically why I did it. It puts me over crit rate by more than I want to be over by, but that's okay. So yeah, I buy stuff in the shop. I honestly think it's not that like look at the whoop, ooh. Got to click slower. Like right here, this actually would be a really good piece for Calvalax, in fact, right? Speed, accuracy, crit rate. If this was HP percent, I would buy it. But if you consider how many runs of a... Well, the set matters too. But if you consider how many runs of a dungeon that you have to do to get a piece that has speed, accuracy, crit rate, you know? Like, if this had speed, I would probably pick this up. I'm not buying anything that doesn't have speed on it. Because that's the stuff that I need the most, is speed. And I'm actually slower than a lot of other players in the event, right? But yeah, 217 speed, that's my fastest right now. My only concern is how squishy he is. That's my only concern. Yeah, I agree. They need to lower their pricing for sure. All right, well, we keep chatting. Or no, because Live Arena is in 12 minutes. Okay. Do we have a refresh up? 2 more minutes. That's a hard one to answer, Hawk. I would probably stagger their unkillables if that's what you're asking. So, but I don't know exactly how I would do it. It all depends on speeds. There's a lot that goes into setting up an auto tune. That's difficult for me to answer in a short time. I wonder if I do this. Sure. In a perfect world, you would I so you're saying speed is all set up. The if you know the speed tunes, then you would also know the rotation. You know what I mean? If this is part of a set team that you found on like Deadwood Jedi or something, if you're just kind of winging it and they happen to both be the exact same speed, then delay their like open with an A1 with one of them so that you delay so that the unkillable is up at all times. If that's what you're asking. I don't even know if it's possible. So I guess you'd have to open and then make this a priority. But I don't know, man. Speed tunes are not something that I can do without help. I need to have a guide or a reference point from somebody that has done testing. All right, what can we do on the account here? We can do faction wars. Got a book there. Oh, I need to check my advanced quests. I do like Melga in there. Stealing some stars for me. I wish she didn't use her A3 there. Is it worth it for the extra there? Okay. I'm just gonna try to push so I can get better rewards for now. If it should tell you. I mean, Yeah, it tells you right here. If North Pole, this is North Pole. If this is the one that you're trying to run, it tells you right here. Your fast unkillable champion opens A1, then A1, then A1, then unkillable skill. Your slow unkillable champion opens with unkillable. That's on version 1. Version 2, open A1, then unkillable skill. Your slow, open A1, then unkillable skill. You have to manual this to get it started. But then it'll sync on turn 3 and you'll be good to go. But yeah. I apologize. I don't have the teams memorized, from Deadwood, right? Yeah, so it's a manual setup, and then you can auto it after that. I was having this conversation with somebody the other day, and I really think that people should start getting away from unkillable teams. And I know that's easier said than done, of course, but the reason that I say it is because I think that between Ascensions, Relics, empowerment for epics, I just think it's that we're getting at a point now where it's pretty achievable to build killable teams that can put in a lot of work and do a lot of damage. I mean, 3 years ago, I had a 1-key killable team with, or a sometimes 1-key killable team. So a 2-key team, if you want to be like very technical. It was technically a 2-team key because it was not 100% 1-key. But it had Mishinaki, UDK, Pythion, Valkyrie, and Nethril. And I think that I honestly think that those are actually easier and better choices for teams for players than building unkillable teams. And the reason that I say that is because unkillable teams are fragile in a way, right? It's very easy to break them. If you get a blessing for somebody that's in your unkillable team and you're like, oh hell yeah, let me put that on them, and it increases their speed, and all of a sudden they're failing, right? Or you get a mastery that you master your champions based on a guide somewhere that says, yeah, this is a really good mastery for most champions. We get that mastery, and then come to find out that it breaks your speed tune because you get cooldown reduction from it, right? It's a good idea for a video. So what would I do? Log in champions. UDK, of course. Ninja, of course, but is Ninja cheating? Artak, Ninja, Deliana for Leech. Yeah, I like the Deliana choice there. Ninja, of course, big damage. Artak, yeah, Artak works. You've got Leech, so you don't need healing. Is there a decreased defense login legendary in there? Is there a weaken login legendary in there? We get decreased attack from Artak. Still started logging legendary. Yeah, decreased defense from Ninja. So there you go. Yeah, I think Wukong makes some sense there. We get two decreased attackers because UDK also brings decreased attack. I feel like there's some I'm missing in there. Rathalos. I would put Rathalos in there. Well, I don't think you need Adolin for heals if you've got Leech, to be completely honest with you. I think Leech will provide all the healing that you need. It's a speed team. Like, you got to go fast. You really got to push that team to try and get... Like, you're not going to survive 30 turns in a team like that. Maybe with UDK, but I think you got to push hard to get as much damage in as you can. It's basically UDK and 4 damage dealers, and it's probably Rhonda is the other answer in there. Right, so Ninja, Wukong, UDK, Deliana, and I think Rhonda. Oh no, Rathalos. Sorry, Rathalos, not Rhonda. I forgot to say him again. Yeah, Rhonda and Toxic. I was thinking UDK and Toxic. I think you could get a 4 key out of that. I don't think you could get maybe a 3 key, but I don't think you could go higher than that. UDK brings a big shield and a lot of support, but you'd have to build him fast. Yeah, Rhonda randomly teams up, but then you're going to get full of weak versions of poison. And you got to keep that. You got to make sure that decreased attack stays on, and you got to make sure that decreased defense stays on too. Oh man, this whole time I'm waiting to do live arena, and I've already done it today. I forgot I did it last night after reset. My bad, guys. Oh, you know what? Let's do live arena on the main account. So we can log out of this because we used up all the energy for now. I know I can get more energy later, but the main account needs live arena for Marius. So yeah, if I did a free team, that's different. But Sill's not a login. I mean, she's not one of the ones that was the 7-day login champion. Just to be technical. But yeah, Sill I think would be an option. But then you have like, you know, where does it end, right? Because Mithrala would be on all of those teams in my opinion. As well. Lydia is free, right? I think Lydia would make the team even better. Marius, right? Ramontu, like where do we make the cut? I have no clue. I'm just talking out loud. I'm doing good, Fox Mode. I'm doing really good. We had a monster pull on the challenge account today. An absolute monster. So I'm doing really, really good right now. I'll swap over there and I'll show you in just a second. Let me just let my brain process what I'm doing over here real quick. It'll only take a couple seconds. I am in Queen of Hearts. I'm in the team that's winning. That sounds bad. I don't mean it that way. But um so that's my poll. Pretty excited about it. Yeah, I am on I am on your same team. Let me see where you're at in here. There you are. Yeah. What's up, Tiznator? How you doing? But yeah, that's the first like I'm in at the time actually we can just refresh it right now. Cuz I think getting my next 6-star up just maybe gave me more points and put me back up. I've been in the top 10 for most of this. Every now and then I slip into the 11th spot. But I'm currently 9th now. And that Calvalax is just a huge pull. Any new code? I'm not not aware of any new promo codes right now. Stagnite or Duke to make 6-stars. I just pulled them back to back from my Ancients on my free to play account. Part of me mentally is giving the edge a little bit to Stagnite. For the decreased speed. If you're gonna gain value out of the decreased speed, I would go that direction. If you're gonna gain more value out of the provoke possibility, then I would go that direction. But I think the decreased speed overall is going to give you more value between if you're comparing just those two champions in a bubble. All right, so we went over to the main account to do some live arena over here because we are now on this mission for Marius to win 20 live arena battles. So I have to start doing live arena over here. Bear with me, guys, because I don't think you're going to agree with my strategy all the way, but we're going to do it nonetheless. All right, well, we'll pick that into Harima, right? And then I do too. If they ban Nishak, I feel like, ooh, does that hurt me or not? No, I think the ban here is this because, yeah, we're good to go. I might get frozen from the turn meter gained by right here. Yeah. That's what I was worried about. But we get to lock everybody out here. And we still get our bombs. I don't think I want to polymorph anybody because I want the bombs to land. But he could cleanse them, so he'll get to revive. Let's just take their turn meter instead. Not a fan of those weak hits, to be honest. Oh, shoot. Oh, he was locked out. We're good to go. Alright. We gotta try to... Let's just get her off the field. Alright, well. Because I don't know if she's locked out or not to cleanse these bombs. She was. Damn. He must be in a stun set, huh? That wasn't an accuracy problem. I weak hit on these two. Well, she was in stone skin. Yeah, I think I banned the Tormund there next time. I'm essentially using Alice. It's just Basher. Sorry, pal. I'm just faster. If you want to see something nuts, I'll show you my build on Bolant. I'm not really afraid of arbiters anymore. He's just so fast. Come here, buddy. Come in. I've got one of those. You okay? Somebody outside the door scaring you? I haven't built the Gurgo yet, Caretaker. Okay, so Polymorph is a concern here. A really fast Crixia will mess me up, but I do think that just based on the way that they're doing their, like, I do think that they care about this Arbiter. So I think we just ban the Arbiter. I'm probably too slow without my Bolant, so I probably lose this. The plan was to build Gurgo, but I haven't. I was waiting for CBC to build him, and it's going to have to be tomorrow. So really my only chance is that that doesn't happen. You found out why your clan boss team was out of tune? What's up, Chudley? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, if I go up against anybody that knows what they're doing, I'm just kind of cooked. So in the stun turn, Eris needed to be 4th to go, but she's actually 3rd, causing the tune to mess up. She needs to be 4th to go before the stun hits to properly sync. Yeah. Demytha would overlap. We're doing live arena on my main account right now. We're just doing that, trying to get the wins for Marius missions. Alice's moves and all of it are very satisfying. Sorry, pal. You're embarrassed to admit to anyone how far back you are for Marius missions. There's nothing wrong with it, man. People have their own priorities. Wait, is this the same guy? I didn't look at who we fought last time. What's up, Phalanx? Why didn't I buff up? A, I forgot, and B, I didn't need it. My only concern was to make sure they all died so Wukong didn't have a chance to come back to life. You had this account for 3 years, but it wasn't until like 8 months you started putting real effort into the account. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that, though. You know? Alright, so he's going to A1 here, but who does he A1? Probably didn't need to do that, but it was the safer play, I felt like, just to make sure that he dies and stays dead. Since my win streak, my record isn't great, I'll spend the 10 gems to do 15 of these today. Total. I don't think I'll spend more gems than that. I gotta figure out how to get you to calm down, buddy. Can't be barking at every little noise that you hear outside. No, you're not used to it. Oh, crap. Well, I probably lose this one. Now, I know I can't stun him, but we can lock him out. And now I could stun him. If it procced, it did not. As long as his big AoE hit is locked out, I think I'm good. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I was able to ignore the unkillable there anyways. I don't remember what she exactly does, but it might just be block damage, or it might be both block damage and unkillable, but I'm pretty sure she can ignore one of them. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't have it memorized, but I know I would have looked first if I thought I needed it. Um, yeah, I mean, I think we ban the Arbiter and we just win the speed battle. Bombs are great into this. Not so good here, but the polymorph, the 6-star polymorph on the Mikage is scary. Might have been better to ban that because I think I can outspeed his Arbiter, but we'll find out. Alright, we're okay, because we can lock him out. Oh, the resist. That's it. GG. I love weak hits. If you ever hear me say otherwise, I was lying. Calculated. I did not kill the Armands? I calculated that the Wukong would come back alive and I'd get to kill him with the AoE hit there. How cool would it be if I got the legendary book on the main account too? Okay. I think it was just Teddy laying down on the ground. Yeah, I knew one of her abilities ignored. It does both unkillable and block damage. Thank you. Now I'll be able to remember this conversation better than my own memory. Be like, yeah, didn't somebody in chat tell me that? Yeah, they did. Okay. Okay, so this is gonna be probably Venus Cupidus. I don't really know why you would pick Venus without Cupidus. So, but I could be wrong. I feel like if your first pick in Venus, you're kind of telegraphing the Cupidus in there, aren't you? Oh, okay. So, ban the Arbiter. I think I win that even without the weak hits, but he didn't get to polymorph the stone skin off, so I mean it's really hard to be sure. I love using the A1 there because in my head that's the equivalent of like the boop. Try to catch me and tell me to remind. No, I don't have crit rate on Nishak. No. He just got lucky there. Remind me after this one, and I'll show it to you. Oh, when I was like, she didn't kill Armands? Yeah, that happens, yeah. Let's go, Demo Pupper. I'm happy to hear that, man. Ah. Stretched my neck a little bit. I feel like it's Arbiter again. Wait. This guy feels familiar, but I don't think he had Mikage the last time, if it's the same guy. So it's probably a different guy, and he first picked Harima the last time. So I think the best pick here, ban, is Arbiter. Oh, Mikage cleansed herself. I don't know that I agree with their decision to kill Basher. To be completely honest with you, I don't think that was the right call. I think they threw because you got to kill Nishak there. You're in double stone skin. I had the next turn. I think that was a pretty big misplay on their part. I don't think the Basher is the threat there. Yep. Thank you for the reminder. I'm pulling him up right now. Let me minimize this for you. So Bolent is 368 speed, 433 accuracy. Now his kit ignores resistance. So that's why he can get away with such low accuracy, and I can actually just run all speed and like pinpoint stuff. But yeah, 368 speed. He's faster than my Arbiter, I think, by 1 speed. My Mikage's 352, and my Arbiter is 354. There's somebody that's 1 speed faster than him, and I can't remember who it is. It's not Armands. He's only 286. But yeah, 368. I do think that you can do that, Love. So to answer your question real quick, Love, the Dungeon Diver is 10 points, right? If you look at the total, it's 125, but you can't count these 10 from the tournament. So it's 115 points. If you skip the Dungeon Divers, you're still 5 points over if you do everything else, but then you will have to do the champion chase. If he uses the A2 on Mikage, he would yes, he would have, yeah. He also could have transformed and stunned me. I don't know why he didn't do that. Yeah, no, the hero's path is definitely shards because they're not doing a summon rush during that, so it's gonna be shards. Um, but I think it's gonna be combined with a dungeon divers if I had to guess. If this was accuracy, no, because I agree with what you just said about protection banners. Um, to get the speed would be a little bit faster than the pinpoint. So we just need a better banner. We need another accuracy banner. I don't want to take the one off of Bolent, or not. Sorry, not Bolent. Basher, because Basher um needs the accuracy more, and he needs help getting the speed more too. No, I don't think there's any reason for to get him that high in pinpoint because I need to go first with him. If you consider how much speed I'm giving up to get 4-piece pinpoint. So let me look at Basher. So if we put that on, and then we go, it doesn't really matter here, right? But let's find high accuracy one. So there's a double in the accuracy. So 31 accuracy. This one's 32 plus 10. Let's just take it to 16. No, okay, so that's obviously the better one, right? So if we do that and we do that, we're less speed. Drops us down to 362. Yeah, we're actually less speed if we do a 3-piece protection. Because this only has one proc into speed, but the banner that I had on has 2 procs into speed. So overall, it's still better. Yeah, we get a better banner, and I agree that's the play. But for right now, this is the direction. All right. I gotta, man, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this last live arena. I might have to end stream early or figure out another way. So I need to use up a lot of stuff today. Kind of in a weird spot. Yeah, just get a casually get a 6-star mythic accuracy banner that rolls 5 into speed. You're right. I don't know what I'm thinking. Now I need to get my Geo. Yeah, I think the speed is more valuable than avoiding polymorph at this level, right? I'm not facing it at this level very often. We did see one polymorph that burned us, but we still got the stun off. So it's kind of a question of like, what is the bigger issue that I'm facing in the game? Interesting. 28%, 25%. I'm actually pretty intimidated by the Estrid. Oh, see, they know what they're doing. Yeah. If they know what they're doing, I just lose. Like, I'm not going to pretend like this is some broken ass team. This is just people that don't know. They see our Mons and they ban him. I mean, I know they're all going to revive after this, but oh well. Her Petrify works like that? I thought she placed it. Wait, whoa, whoa. Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing. So we're rank 4. Nice. We should have a pretty... We're a little low. It's early, though. Yeah, 400k is the goal. I got to get to work. Let's rack up all the clan boss battles that we can. That's so dumb that they don't offer these in that situation. You know what I mean? Like, they should offer those and be like, oh, here, did you want to use these free ones you just got? No, you have to go in the chest and pull them out. That's freaking awesome. Was there a better play there? Because, like, I could block revive on the Narcissus, but I'm not going to live. Okay. Yeah, so probably kill the Narcissus here to get the revive on death. They kill me, but I think they still just kill me even after she revives. So I don't know that there's really a way I can win there. All right, so I know of champions that I need to upgrade the skills. Estrid's number 1, Gurgo's number 2. Yeah, I don't know how it works. I'll have to look into it. But we need this. I need to get booked, and this I need to get booked. I don't really care about the A1, of course, right? All right, I'll take that. There we go. Damn. All right, 50-50 chance that I get to save a book. Yeah, let's go. Cool. All right, that's going to help my other clan boss team, or Hydra team, quite a bit there. No mythical books for Androck. So now the next to get booked, I think, is Gurgo. I do want to make sure, like, we just check everybody else here. Do we want to book Tormin? So that this happens more often. It's 2 books, 4, 8. Oh, and sorry, that's... And then this is freaking 3 books. I think we just booked the Gurgo for now. Because we have enough books, theoretically. As long as we don't hit on the A1 too much. Oh, there's one A1. Damn. I'm actually okay with that. We're short of the cooldown, but at least I upped the damage on this by quite a bit. I was like, wait, why can I upgrade the skills on this Theodore? I don't have any books left. It's because I have so many Theodores. I don't use him in that way anymore, so we can finally book him out. I used to have a team where I didn't want him to land the poisons. So I didn't want the buff chance, but we can just book him out. Alright, are there any epics in here I might use one day? I've probably already booked out their counterparts, so I think we just dump these books into food, I think. I do, yeah. I didn't have enough gear to hit the speeds that I needed to, so my dragon team is a spin on that. Originally, I was building a 3 Theodore 2 Calphalax team, but instead what I did was... That's not it. Speaking of, where is that team listed? So this is... Well, it's not that team, sorry. Oh, I guess I never made that team. Okay. Sorry. This is not an official team setup, is what I mean to say. Am I just looking right at it? I don't use that team anymore. Okay, the team I use, I didn't... It's this team. I just didn't rename it. It's annoying because I don't... Okay, yeah. This is correct. Hey, what's up, Anubis? Evening right back at you. This stream's going great. We had a really good stream today. We put a really good legendary on the challenge account. I received some good news in Discord. We're having a really good day. I just gotta hope that the good news I got doesn't piss off the wife, but but yeah, it's basically a spin. Instead of trying to build a third Theodore, I just use cooldown reduction between Emic and Lady, and it works fine. And that team, of course, also works in normal Ice Golem. But I was just annoyed because I should have it saved as in here as a Dragon Hard team, you know? And instead it's saved as Ice Golem, which is weird to me. Oh, you're talking about saving my books in case I need to max somebody? Bro, I'll get all of those books back in 2 weeks. I'm not worried about needing books to max somebody for Cintranos. Besides, Cintranos is not a priority for me. I'm actually... Wait, Doom Tower expires soon. Yeah, I want that Void Shard, so we'll knock these out real quick. Let's go take a look at the free-to-play. And see what we want to do over here. Oh yeah, let's refresh Arena here. Hey, now we're talking. We got some better options here for sure. Welcome back, Tiz. I might end stream a little bit early today. Oh, shoot. That sucked. Yeah. If I manual that, I think I can win. That's unlucky. I'm not going to try it again, but... Or I don't land a weak hit. That also makes a difference. We really want to get up to gold 5, so I think I just manual a bunch of these now. What a fast Trunda. I think probably a bit of a mistake to have her that fast because she hits like a wet noodle. But I'm impressed at how fast she does. I don't think you do, Hawk. I think I mean, with all the champions that you tell me you have and how stacked your account is, I think you're beyond them quite a bit. No, that Trunda went. That Trunda should have killed. I mean, they put way too much speed on her. I don't think she's in Savage. I don't know if it's low attack, low crit damage, maybe somewhere in the middle, but yeah, she was very underwhelming, you know. Glad that she's that fast, but if you're going to be that fast, you got to be able to back it up. That's a classic thing I see all the time, too. Also, I got one of my Painkeepers in a poison set now, so I need to get masteries on both PKs and Geo as well as books into Geo and poison sets on my slower PK. For your unkillable team. All right. But yeah, so like this team right here. Oh, this is the team that I beat, right? You have a Trunda that fast. And you don't even need her to hit that hard, but what they're probably doing, this might be the only can I look at there? I can. Yeah, so those are like they'd be better off bringing the Archer Queen than Syl. You know what I mean? Because she has 100% stun, where Syl's is not 100%. And they need to use the speed aura. Like, but the fact this is an all legendary team and I'm rocking 2 level 40s, one of them a rare, and I'm able to beat that team. Like, that Trunda is not built very well. And they should, and the team itself is not built very well. And I see this all the time. Like, oh, well, they're my best legendaries. So, doesn't mean anything if there's no synergy between their abilities. You gotta get that synergy. Like, I wonder if I can beat this team. Let's find out. Yep, there you go. All the legendaries in the world don't matter if you can't take a turn. All right, guys. So we're going to end about an hour early today. I do apologize, but I have a lot on my plate today. And while I am feeling a little bit better, and shout out to you guys, because I feel like you're really a big part of why I'm feeling better. You guys, well, pulling a Calvalax will make anybody feel better, right? But we're going to end stream a little bit early so I can kind of get my ducks in a row for some other stuff that I'm working on. Get those videos out while I can and make sure that I'm getting all my Clan v Clan points before reset today, which will be a big deal if I don't get that done, because then I have to make up those points with gems, and we would rather not do that on the other accounts. So We got to make sure we're knocking out. Oh, shoot. I opened it up on my phone and didn't think. And it's not going to relog me in. Well, I'm going to go fix that. So, well, if you want me to drink water, come hang out during the live stream and help get me to a dollar amount that I will consider setting it at, and I will quit drinking this. But again, look, you can hear it, right? There's water in there. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Tomorrow's stream is going to be late. I'm doing a collab tomorrow morning. And so that's going to push the stream just a smidge, okay? It's 90% water. Yeah, there you go. See, I'm drinking water. But yeah, there's going to be a collab. I don't know how long it's going to take, so I'm not going to set a specific time. But we are going to push stream tomorrow. I would assume it would probably be around noon tomorrow. So probably just in time to do live arena. And we'll go till 2 tomorrow for sure. But I'm going to end stream early today. Hopefully I can feel a little bit better. I don't know about Friday's stream. I think Friday's stream is canceled. But more to come on that. Hold on. Yeah, Wednesday. So Thursday's stream I think is scheduled for now as normal, but I think Fridays might get canceled. So we'll cross those bridges when we come to them. But again, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Always fun. Don't forget, guys, if you get any free time, all you have to do is use that link. The only thing you have to do is play the tutorial of Raid Shadow Legends, and I get credit for that. If you don't really want to support me directly with financial, you don't want to do a super chat or become a member, that's fine. But if you wanted to support me with just a little bit of your time, the best way to do that would be to participate in the sponsorship. And just play through the tutorial on a new account. I think you have to install the game via the link for it to technically work. So, if you guys know how to, I don't think I'm allowed to tell you the specific instructions, but you guys know what you're doing. We all play Raid, right? So thank you all so much. I will see you all later. Take care.